What's good, beautiful people? It's your main man, Big G, here on Industry Talk, and welcome to Primetime Pod, the hottest information resource outlet for all things entertainment, breaking news, celebrity interviews, and the hot topics of the day. Make sure to like, subscribe, and follow us on all social media platforms, our Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, you name it, we're on it. Just Google us. Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime.
Okay. And he got prime time pie. Make sure you check it
Hell, why the fuck you think he missing? He say that.
And Fingerville a whole lot.
Now I'm not trying to get a little messy with you.
Time is money.
They go trap.
What's good? What's good? What's good, beautiful people? It's your main man, Big G, coming at you all the way live. I'm in your space, I'm in your face, and I'm definitely blessed to be living here on this beautiful day in the great state of Mississippi. April 24th, 2026. We are live at 5 here on Industry Talk, the Primetime Network. And welcome, everyone, for joining us today. You can follow us and view Industry Talk on all social platforms. That is Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, and of course, Twitch and gemsitpublishing.com/live. Yeah, we're going to have a great show today. Of course, we'll be joined by my wonderful co-host and hostess, my good man, comedian Jarrell Braswell. And Terry, motherfucking Cherry, will be in the building. So we're going to have a great conversation. And today we're talking about seeing things through. Here on Industry Talk, we come with a wide range of topics. We talk with a wide range of individuals. And speaking of individuals that we'll be speaking with today, I have a profound individual, veteran, community activist, spokesperson when it comes to the social issues of the world, and he does it in poetic form. A lot of you call it the spoken word. I call it a man's intellect being spewed out and his emotions being torn from his soul because of what he has gone through in his life. And he exhibits that to the masses. And word by word, it influences and touches your soul to the point to where as you sit there in a mist of solace, embracing the pain. My good man, Huggy Bear Porter, is going to be here today. We had Tiffany Tate on the lineup, but things happened. I understand Tiffany will reschedule. But when I call Huggy, Huggy did not hesitate. Huggy said, yeah, G, let's get it. That's my brother. So Huggy Bear Port will be here today. And we're going to get into some real in-depth conversation because the theme for today is seeing things through. Yeah, seeing things through. So without any more hesitation, well, let me make sure that everything is right on all these platforms. Let me see if everything is jiving on Facebook. Because y'all know I like to make sure that y'all can hear me clearly. Y'all can see me crystal clear and hear everything that I'm saying. We work hard to make sure that our audience and friends and family that tap in with us on a regular and consistent basis hear clearly, see clearly. And make sure if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, to drop them in the comment section, and we're gonna answer them. We're definitely gonna get to them. We're gonna get to everybody that's rocking out with us. Right now, I'm just doing technical checks, making sure everything's good. Yeah, good stuff. All the way around the board. We in good form and in good fashion. So let's get to it. Jarrell Braswell and Terry Cherry will be here shortly. So boom. There. Let's go ahead on and jump in. Let me ask you something. How many people start strong but never finish? You got to ask yourself that question. And, I've fallen victim to it. I'm not perfect. Welcome to Industry Talk, where, we don't just talk about the journey. We talk about what it takes to complete the journey. Today's focus is simple, but it's where most people fall short, seeing things through. Because starting is easy. Anybody can get excited. Anybody can post the vision, announce the goal, talk about what they're going to do. But finishing, that's the difference. Finishing takes discipline when motivation fades. It takes belief when results aren't showing. It takes consistency when nobody's watching. See, the difference between people who win and people who wish is execution over time. Not when it's convenient, not when it feels good, but when it's necessary. Because unfinished work doesn't build legacy. Incomplete vision doesn't change lives. So today, we're talking about what it really means to stay locked in, to push through, and to see it all the way through. So tap in. This is Industry Talk, and today we're finishing what we started. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. It's really about starting versus finishing, the real separation. Everybody celebrates the start because success is built, it's in the finish. So we're going to talk to some people who have some insight on this and who are encouraged and are in the industry. Let me make sure that everybody has their links and are ready, set, go, because they should be in the studio. So give me one moment. Let me call JB. Because he is with family. I know that for sure. And he might be getting to a position. So let me call JB before we keep on moving. But the show must go on. Yes, indeed. Okay, so JB's tied up. Call Terry Cherry. See what's going on with her schedule. Give me just a moment, ladies and gentlemen. Don't hold it against me. I want to give you everything that you come here to see.
Your call had. Hello?
Terry Cherry,
Hey,
where you at?
I'm gonna come on.
All right, that's what's up.
Okay.
So, okay. So like we're talking about. Oh, okay. Damn. JB been sitting up in here and I ain't been paying attention. So let's get back to it. What's going on, Jay Shaw? See everybody else on this thing is chiming in. Looking good, looking good, looking good. Under the water. Yep. You seen the clip of the young lady under the water? That's right. That was Tiffany Tate. She had an emergency, so we redirected, and I got in contact with my good man Huggy Bear the Poet, and we're gonna bring everybody on board. JB,
Yo,
what's going on, brother?
oh man, you know me, man. Just woke up. Shit, I was sleep
Oh
like a
man,
mother.
come on.
And, you
Come
know what I'm
on,
saying?
man.
They got
Come
them all
on,
that
man.
moving around, caught up with me a little bit. And that, me and my
Yeah,
family
what
out
happened?
moving around
What
last
happened?
night. You know what I'm saying? On the
Yeah,
ground, working, man. You know, every venue, every area I go in Connecticut, I'm flooding that bit with them
right.
damn them flyers, man. You know,
Yeah, I see the silverbacks moving around in
yeah,
the jungle.
yeah. So,
Got the street team hitting the deck in
yeah.
Hartford, Connecticut.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta do what you gotta do, man. Like shit, I ain't never too good, man, to go to a city a few days early if I got to, especially if I got family, man, and work this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? You get to see the
Right.
people, man, and just interact with people before you even get there. Then a lot of people, like I said, man, with the promos ain't good, but ain't nothing like that word about
Mhm.
shaking hand, kissing baby, attitude at times, man. Especially when you know what I'm saying, people looking for things to do, and you being a part of the action, and you can tell them
Right.
what's going on, and then they be like, "Damn, I ain't know you was a part of this." I'm like, "Well, shit, come
Already.
check it out."
Right. Already. Well, look here. When we flip the script, Tiffany Tate is down and out for the moment. She's gonna
Damn it.
reschedule with us, but I do
Okay.
have my good man, Huggy Bear the Poet. I'm about to bring into the conversation. Terry says she's gonna
Okay.
be here shortly, also. So I gave Huggy his introduction. Of course, we're talking about seeing it through today as artists, as
No,
entrepreneurs,
you
as
good.
business
You good,
people.
baby.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Okay. So I'm gonna bring Huggy Bear on into it, and we're gonna jump this thing off, man, and carry it how I need to go. Huggy Bear.
Yeah.
Huggy Bear the Poet. Yes, indeed. Can you hear me, Huggy?
You got to unmute the microphone.
Oh,
It's
you
all
got
right.
to unmute.
What's up, my brother?
Okay,
Sorry
What's up,
about
I'm
man?
that.
What's up,
doing
man?
well, man. Yes, indeed. Huggy Bear. Yes, indeed. Can you turn your phone sideways for me?
Let me
Do
see.
you have that automatic?
Bam. What that do?
You perfect.
Okay.
You on point and everything crystal clear. How you look on your end, JB?
He Gucci, yeah. He might be all right. He might be a good fit for that day. Yeah, but I was being this motherfucker
Okay.
playing like goddamn Hollywood squares in this motherfucker.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. JB, comedian Jarrell Braswell, Alex Lofton the second,
Okay.
aka better known as Huggy Bear the Poet, out of Mobile.
I
Huh?
know him.
Okay, got a mobile, okay. So I know you got them about that life. Okay, got that mob
Yes,
time in this
indeed.
bit.
That's our partner Two Looses. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
The family. You know what I'm saying? That's bam,
Yeah.
boom. You know what I'm saying? We used to roll like motherfucking 4 flat tires back in the day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. But yeah, I called Alex. Well, I'm sorry, Huggy Bear. you know he's
All right, big brother. You on that short list, man. You get away with it. Go ahead.
Okay. You know he's a U.S. veteran. You know we talk to a lot of U.S. veterans. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes,
I'm gonna
sir.
let him give a little background. We got a whole rundown of what we do through the show, but of course I want people to know who you are. We wait for Terry to come on in the room too, but give us a little background about Huggy Bear the Poet, who you are, where you're from. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, well, I think you gave him a little bit, real name, government name is Alex Jerome Lofton, but I guess I'm affectionately known as Huggy Bear the Poet. I can't tell you how I got that name, that G13 classified, but just understand it was a show. It was given to me by my men when I was assigned in the military with the Marines as a hospital corpsman.
Hoorah. All right.
Yes, sir.
Fellow Marine, goddamn. I served 8 years in the Marine Corps. You know what I'm saying? So
That's right, yeah. So you know what it is, you know what I'm saying? You know, we the few Navy guys they actually like.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Real shit. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, yeah, I've been doing this poetry thing, man. I've been a writer my whole life. You know, I tell people all the time, I got my first stand ovations doing my Easter speeches at my grandmama's church. So I've always been in love with the stage. And then, you know, as I grew older, I used to develop my writing skills, and I took speech and drama, and I used to write hip hop. But it wasn't until after I lived a little and kind of experienced life, so to speak, or I had something to write about, I really started expressing myself. And probably about 20, 25, almost 25 years ago, man, I kind of like stepped out on faith, and I really just started pursuing it. And it's funny you should the topic of the show. It's funny you say about seeing it through.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, man. The stuff and the act, and the thing is, Big G, because you was there for a big part of my journey. You were there. When that, they kind of knew who Huggy Bear was, but then nobody really know me. Or what I was really capable of. And that's you made a big thing about trying to get us out here. With your platforms and stuff you was doing. So you was the one of the first brother to get behind me and push me and say, hey man, this needs to be higher to the world. I appreciate you for that. And that's about 20 something years ago we met. And
Right.
but I've been doing my poetry thing. I'm one of the most well-known poets I like to think I'm one of the most well-known spoken word artists in the country. I was just recently appointed Port Laureate of Mobile, Alabama. So, I am starting to use my government a lot more now these days because of that. But
Right.
like you were saying,
Right.
seeing the journey through, man. I tell you what, around the time we met, when I first met people, and I would introduce myself as a poet, they would look at me like I just told them I was Robin Hood and Sherwood Forest or something. You know what I'm saying? I might as well have told them that. But over time and them witnessing my deeds, they kind of spoke for me. So I ain't had to announce myself as a poet. People started calling me that, when I became the poet, so to speak. Yeah, man, I just been dedicated to, getting the art form and using it as a platform to kind of make it better for black folks, man. It's time, it's needed because we got too much going on with the industry itself, and and the garbage that they pump out here to our people for the minds of our youth. And I think
Right.
these spoken words to kind of combat, And
Yeah.
I want to. I'll run my mouth, if you let me. So
yeah, Huggy. I'm not sure why your mic sound muffled, but let's work on the microphone.
Yes, sir. I think that was.
You gotta get a little closer when you're speaking. Your voice be
get a little closer to the mic when you're speaking. We'll be good. Ladies and gentlemen, Terry Cherry has joined the party. Terry Cherry has joined the party. Yes, indeed. Terry Cherry is always on the scene. House of Cherries is in the building. You know what I'm saying? These are the individuals that make up Industry Talk. Jarrell Braswell, Terry motherfucking Cherry, and we always are on the scene, and we mean what we mean when we come to it. So today we were supposed to have Tiffany Tate on the show, but we have my good man Huggy Bear, the poet, who we're going to sit down and chop it up with, and we're talking about seeing it through, right? So starting is emotional, finishing is intentional. The industry is full of people who, they announce moves but never complete them. Your reputation is built on what you begin, but it's really the legacy of it is what you follow through on and what you complete. So as we're talking about it, Braswell, as we're talking about it, Terry Cherry and Huggy, all of you are in the industry. Jarrell is a professional in the comedy lane. Terry Cherry is a professional in the music lane, the acting, the modeling lane. And Huggy is a spoken word professional, and now he's being blessed with a lot of accolades coming from the state and from the city. So, you guys understand what it takes to see things through. So, Jarrell, kick us off with this, man. I mean, what do you see, and what do you tell artists that are on that push and are on that journey?
Man, anything you doing, man, shit, you need to be having a plan for it, man. Like shit, executing wise, like shit, having an idea, writing it down. Then after the idea, writing it down, man, shit, really having a plan to bring the idea to life. After you bring the idea to life, man, just sending it through and making sure it goes through the proper channels and pathways that it need to go through to be seen and produced the right way. And for your platform and your people in your community to catch on what you're doing, man. Really pick up what you've been putting down. So everything you're doing, man, pretty much just picturing everything, writing it down, executing everything. And once you're doing it, just checking the boxes behind it and watching what you've been doing, man, just really come to life and getting results from it.
Terry?
Yeah, I'm piggyback off what JB said. It's hard work. You got to put in the work. If you don't put in the work, you ain't gonna get no results. So, um, uh, keep pushing. If poem is your thing, make sure that you do it everywhere. Book it in every
Mm-hmm.
state. Book yourself. Pay for you a slot fee. Do it in every state, and everything else gonna catch on. If you're gonna push a
Right.
poem, make sure somebody there to get the content for you. You know what I'm saying? So you can make sure that everything that you're trying to do is gonna be successful. So they start with you first.
Okay. Huggy, what you say about the doubt?
Yeah, I agree with both of them. You got to stay consistency. That's the key. But I think you
Mm-hmm.
also got to be authentic too and be genuine. Because
Hmm.
a lot of people gonna be doing what you're doing, but can they do it like you do? That's the key. And that's what's gonna
Okay.
make you stand out. That's gonna make
Okay.
people support you and gravitate toward you and stay with you.
Right.
Because
Right.
they different. The talent gonna speak for itself. If you keep putting it
Well,
out there and keep producing.
yeah. Well, let me ask you this then. What committed you to sticking with spoken word and taking it to the levels that you have?
Oh man, I had ran out of deals, I guess.
Yeah, I got different.
No, but I
Yeah.
felt when I stepped out when um it's crazy because prior to me you know pursuing this as a full time artist, I would say I was making the best money in my life. I was a traveling X-ray. Well, I was a CAT scan technologist. Before I got out of the Navy, I went to X-ray technician school. So I worked for these
Yeah.
companies, per diem, living in the best apartments in town. And I was making damn near six figures. And, but I wasn't happy. And throughout all that, I was watching my friends and my contemporaries that I had been known, been kicking it with for the last 5, 6, 7 years, going deaf poetry and verses in Florida, all these shows, and I'm looking at all these, my friends, and I'm like, that could be you. And I think it was, I don't know if it was divine intervention or just me being a knucklehead. I think well, I couldn't make that money no more, and I had to make a decision on whether uh, I wanted to step out on faith at that time, and because I had too many people saying, "Look, Huggy, this your gift, this your calling," and it was like and I think I had just self-published my book. But, go ahead, man. We need to do this. I had, it was just a response to the book that people was telling me, man, this your blessing, this is your calling right here. So, and I was put in a position where I couldn't work for those companies anymore. Well, I lost my license, my driver's license. What happened? I was having too much fun in that Chevelle of mine. Ridiculous. I couldn't drive. I had no driver's license, so I had to actually move home and be in Mobile. And when I looked around, I saw that it wasn't any poetry or spoken word being represented here. I felt like that became my mission, and that was a real long time me and you met, and
Right. Okay.
And I felt like I was moving within my purpose, and it's like it's a feeling, man. It's nothing I can. It's hard to explain. You know, if you're a true creative or artist, uh, maybe just whatever field you may work in, if you've been truly passionate about something and you feel like you just had to get it out or you had to get it done, it's it's that kind of feeling, and I've had that, and it's been times that I wanted to go back because, like I said, I was making the best money in my life before I stepped off doing this, and it's sometimes when I had to do that sheetrock or DoorDash or or whoever I
Whatever it
had to
took, basically.
think of,
Yeah.
I did it because it was either a ends to a means to get to what I really wanted to do, and that's put my poetry to the world. And
Right.
to be honest with you, man, I don't regret a minute. I don't regret a minute of it. I'm doing what God put me on this earth to do, and very few people get to do that. Most people have to go to work every day doing stuff that they got to do just to survive. I've been blessed enough to use my God-given talents to support me and my life and my family, and that's something very few people get to do, and I feel blessed and fortunate to be able to
Yes,
do that.
indeed. Yes, indeed. Now check this out. We gonna interlace some of this entertainment news that we talk about within the conversation. We're gonna get some input from everybody. All-Star JR arrest after video showed who had the gun. Now this is bad. This is bad. Now if you know, you know, and I don't know because I want to know because I wasn't there, right? And let me get y'all take on it. Of course, I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna sit there and link up the screen. And put this information up, and we're gonna chop it up, man. Because my man CEO is always on in the details. We've also podcast 101. Let's see what we're talking about, man.
Yo, man, listen, guys. Real quick, man. A lot of people have been asking me about this All-Star JR situation, and I'm gonna make it real. I'm not gonna stay on it long, but we know he was arrested today, yesterday on his way to play. And people asking me, do I think it was a setup? I can't say that. I can't say that because at the end of the day, we already know what really happened with that situation. We're not going to sit here and act like we don't know that the shooting happened at the restaurant. We don't know that he was already a guy that was a felon with carrying a gun. Or when he wasn't carrying it, he picked it up, sprayed it, and it was self-defense. But we all know what goes down when you get caught in Texas and this situation happened the way it did. Of course, it was a federal situation where people's lives were in danger. His life was in danger. They'll work out the particulars, but they know that they got him by the balls and curly because of his background, because he got a situation.
Right.
But he was going to do an interview with DJ Vlad, and did he do something? Did Vlad have something to do with this? So I think Vlad just got a lot. It's a karma thing, man. People don't want to be real, but sometimes when you get caught up, you be working, you ain't even thinking of this stuff. But
I'm gonna stop it right there, right? Because we know the ins and outs of it, right? Can you hear me, JB?
Oh yeah.
Okay, all right. I thought you was tapping the screen.
I'm over here tapping something else.
Yeah, I see you too.
Already. Look at Terry eyes and got big over there.
Wee.
So what say y'all, man? I mean,
I told you in this game. I told y'all the other day. Ain't no winning in this game. Ain't no winning in this game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Speak on it, Terry.
This man was invited to a birthday party just like everybody else. If a whole group of people came trying to bully, snatch my chain, I up the roar, even though I'm supposed to be having it. But if I caught lacking, I could die. You know what I'm saying? But as well, you see, you reap what you sow. So ain't no telling you right. You know what I'm saying? What karma, your gangster life, cause he rap about gangster shit too. He basically do the same thing. The niggas that's doing it, you do it. You encourage the same shit. So it's only right that happened to you. But what's unfair is that I'm finna go to jail for protecting myself
You
because
know
I
what I'm saying?
had a pew pew on me and I know I'm a felon. But at the same time, if I didn't have the pew pew on me, I'm just another dead man. Ain't no winning in this game.
What the hell is a pew pew? What's a pew pew?
Pistol,
Cause we
that,
can't
that
say
thing
G,
up.
you know,
That
the
there.
G, the G word,
I'm tripping.
but we
I'm
can say
like,
pew
what?
pew.
What you want to say, bang bang?
Yeah.
Right. And it's
Okay,
not
all right.
fair.
I got my bad. My bad. I like that prime time shirt too, Cherry.
Got that motherfucker quick, boy. I told you.
She already got prime time shirt.
Y'all already do it. Got that motherfucker quick.
shirt.
Shit.
Both of them that fell off.
No,
But
shit.
so JB, what's
He
your
could
take, man?
he could have won, man. You know, if you got them going in a situation like that, and you can't have that shit on. You have people around you. The right people always matter, man. Right people around you in the right situation. He be sitting back, man.
Yeah.
Goddamn chilling. Ain't got to worry about nothing because you got somebody that can protect you. You got a security detail. I ain't finna go in that motherfucker knowing already. My mindset, man. If I gotta go somewhere where I gotta bring my pew pew, I'm not coming through. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's me. Vlad, you had to get an interview another time, my boy. Oh no, so you hit me on a Zoom, my boy. You know, it's like you gotta protect your brand at all times, especially at all costs. You know what I'm saying? Like especially the life you done live, you know you gotta be equipped and ready. You know that could have been avoided easily by me. You know, it's just a way of thinking, man. I ain't finna go to all this shit, all these niggas here like that anyway. So we have to find another way to get this shit done, man. That's just me though. You know what I'm saying? I done seen situations
Right.
like that. Just been in the military. Shit, bro. Go through the right parameters, man. Do what you need to do, man. Put in the right requisites for what you want to do. In just case of shit backfire hit your ass, you got the right paperwork covering you. So it's like it's always precautions you got to take, man. Shit, I would have had people that could have been on the danger from the security detail and had to worry about none of that shit because they
But
doing their job.
but again, street ninja ain't thinking like that, man. They
Well,
mindset is
that's why
not
you
on
gotta change your mindset. You
they
can't,
got to
you gotta change your mindset, man. That's like
if
shit.
you get
People,
money before mindset, you flip.
well, shit, you gotta tighten up then. This shit ain't for everybody.
What'd you say about Huggy Bell? What'd you say about Huggy Bell?
Yeah, I can't do nothing but co-sign what both of them said for real. And I think you just got to use a certain amount of discernment. You know, we know Hey Prince Jr. and his track record. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah,
And
hell
it's
yeah.
just rappers being in his presence. I mean, what he number 3, 4? At least shot it dead. You know what I'm saying? Within the last couple of years. You know, and then you got beef with this man. And once I had seen him or knowing he was there, I would have exited. But the thing is, we have to learn to teach conflict
Your
resolution.
camera, I mean your phone going out. I mean your mic going out, Huggy. You need to stay to
Yeah,
one side of your phone or something.
yeah. Can you hear me now? I think it's how I'm holding it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
So
need conflict resolution skills, man. You know, because
right.
it's like the girl was saying, it's that mentality of the gangster. I'm a stepper. I can't let nobody turn. This me up. This how I roll. Ain't nobody gonna. I'm here. He here. So what? But the wilder thing would have been just to avoid the whole situation. But that 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 mentality, that hubris, that need to be seen and need to be known as the biggest and the baddest, and I ain't scared.
Yeah.
Kind of override that, and then realize what you get.
Okay. Jonathan Shaw in the comments has stated, but there's that thing, you live by the gun.
You die
Well,
by
y'all
that
know the
motherfucker.
rest.
Same
Y'all know
thing
the
about the
rest.
sword. Same thing, yeah.
Common sense is free, just not used. It's
Mm.
also Jay Shaw in the comments,
I tell
Appreciate
motherfuckers too,
everyone that
it's easy to step, but shit, how many motherfuckers really walk away? I'm like, come on, bro.
right.
Yeah. Now, from what I hear, I mean, dude ain't no stranger to that gunplay.
Yeah.
He got shot up. I heard he got shot up like 8 times or something, and he quite a kill. He
Yeah.
get a chance to shoot him back too. So it's like dude known as a real life stepper and one to be played with. So, but I
right.
you know what I'm saying, I guess when you have to kind of
These men,
type of reputations and it kind of leads to kind of situation where I ain't going back to who I am and my name.
Huggy Bird, do you
I'm gonna
think
be a
Yes,
fuck nigga all day then, cause I'm living to see another day and tell the story. Goddamn it,
Huggy Bird,
I'm
do
getting
you
the fuck
think
out of the
there you
way.
go.
that this is propaganda? This is already instilled. You've been around long enough to see how dumb my generation is and up. Do you feel like that this is programmed?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all a program. Yeah, it's definitely institutionalized programming, but we are playing privy and part of the whole construct of the programming because we are the ones that are creating the situations. We are the ones who are embellishing and watching the bullshit. We're the ones that are pushing the nonsense forward as opposed to us, supporting things that would be, like Jonathan Shaw said in his link, the reset button, to where, hey man, we could take a common sense approach to living life. I mean, okay, now you don't want me to do this, but I ain't gonna do that. But there's some things that we can push out to the public, and some things that shouldn't be out there in the public. I mean, am I right or wrong? Some things do need to be exposed, some things don't need to be exposed. But I'm not the one to sit there and tell you the what in your life needs to be exposed and doesn't. But when it comes to the situation with these guys and going to a party with it, man, look, I'm not into no kind of bullshit like that. Nothing.
Yeah.
You know why? Because I love life.
Yeah.
I love seeing my family every day. I love, kissing my wife. I love hugging my kids, petting my dog. You know what I'm saying? Eat what the hell I want to eat, when I want to eat it, where I want to eat it, go jump in the pool, go run around the block. But when you subject yourself to this kind of stuff, in like Terry said, what was the word of the day the other day? How? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How? Come on, man.
But
You're
you know what?
the one that influences the how of what's going on in your life.
Yeah, I don't think
it's happening.
Yeah, I think it's now I do believe there are certain agents or plants, so to speak, that they have to to keep certain situations gen up because everything is about creating content now. But for the most part, they don't have to. It's like what G said. They've implanted enough ignorance with enough the last 30 years and
more than that.
And enough need to try to be seen and to be a part of this monster that we do it on our own. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I say, it's like they just put the batteries in our back, but they still got the remote, so to speak.
Okay. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. I can post a fight is gonna go through the roof. I can post Terry Cherry saying the word of the day and it'll sit stagnant. I can sit there and post somebody shaking their ass, it's gonna go through the roof. I can post Jarrell Braswell saying a joke that uplifts community and it'll get traction, but it stays where it is. Because we allow what we want to see in our own algorithm. So if your networking isn't such that it's pushing something positive, you're going to get negative coming through your traction all the time.
Yeah.
So that's why I try to stay positive. Okay, but I digress. We're gonna move forward. I also checked out because we from the South. You know what I'm saying? Boosie, Boosie, I support Boosie. I support everything Boosie got going on. Boosie exposes everybody supporting DJ Vlad. So let's get into it, right? Let me bring this up, and then we're gonna sit there and scratch a little bit of the surface of what's going on with that situation. All right. Here we go. And it's kind of being provided by my good man, ECEO Boss Talk Podcast 101.
We on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see
my interview dropping on Patreon tomorrow. I need all my fans to support it. Instead of fake fans, let me check it out. You're feeling like I've done bad somewhere. First of all, I'm the one made y'all like Vlad. All the black community was against.
Is that true?
He's a rat.
I need to know. Is that true?
People to jail.
I don't watch Vlad, so I can't say. He got me to watch it.
I the one made y'all accept him. First it was Boosie, he talk over you in an interview. I hate Vlad. Everybody go on this thing. Why does he ask questions that send people to prison? What I used to do, I stood up every time. No, they send themselves to prison. So the whole black community, everywhere I went, they was Vlad hate. Everywhere I go, why do you mess with him? He is a culture vulture. All this. It was
Is he
all
a culture
this
vulture,
about
ladies and gentlemen?
He was, and he is still.
I made you guys accept Vlad.
Vlad.
I steady went on his podcast and made you guys accept him. He sent people to jail. No, they send themselves to jail. Why does he ask questions? I don't know. All I know is he's not what y'all shaping him up to be. But the whole black community, even the rappers, you know what I mean? The rappers caught me and say, man, why you fuck with that white boy, man? Why, bro? When he do all this, why, Boosie? These the same motherfuckers now that go on the Vlad TV interview.
Wow, guys. Man, listen, man. Here we go. Boosie speaks out. Boosie gives you an understanding of he wants y'all to check out his Patreon channel. That's what the whole movement was about. But then he goes into the spiel about his fake, the fake fans.
Okay, we're gonna stop it right there, right? We ain't got to go no further. Okay, so is this about is this a play, Terry? Is this propaganda? Is this the play to get people to go over to his Patreon channel?
He should have knew that this motherfucker, when people tell you around you, regardless of how you feel about somebody's name, that's like saying,
you sound like you underwater now too, Terry.
Yeah. Hold on. Hear him now?
I can hear you, but it sounds muffled.
Muffled.
I still sound muffled.
Yeah, you still sound muffled. Go out and come back in.
Come back in. Go to
yeah.
Come back in.
Yeah. You on deck. JB.
Yo.
Talk to me. What you think?
Man,
propaganda?
Shit. Man, yeah, man. You know Boosie, man. Boosie gonna do what Boosie gotta do to get what Boosie wants. Shit. Vlad a hot topic right now. Shit. A lot of that shit he was saying, like, bro, that's like motherfucker them Boosie speak for them. I got y'all to watching Vlad. I got y'all to accept Vlad. Well, I don't watch Vlad. Never watched the episode of it, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, to me, because just hearing word on the street, there's always something negative going on with Vlad, all that. What I'm gonna watch that shit for? Fuck on my algorithm. Putting that shit on. No, I'm not finna watch it. So, you know what I'm saying? Then all the shit he talking about and the people he interviewing, it ain't no my interest. I ain't no nigga out here glorifying these rappers that ain't doing enough for the community, breaking it down. I ain't right here goddamn chasing these niggas. I'm like, they need to be held accountable too. And like I say, man, if you ain't got enough common damn sense to know that these motherfuckers just entertaining and not here and living by what they talking about, that's your damn fault. You know what I'm saying? People gotta really realize what's really going on, the real from the fake, reality from the fabricated, man. You know, this vanity shit. You know, everything look good on that dresser. You got that weed over there, that powder, whatever your vice might be. But when it's time to come to close that dresser, and you watch yourself and close your hands in that motherfucker, you hollering out. And ain't nobody did it but you.
Right.
So people got to be careful what they ingest.
I feel like it's an objective off of that because we taking people that's in lower income or not even just lower income, just at a poor mind state. And then we saying it's your fault because you had a poor mind state, because you didn't get the education, because your family been raised in. That's not fair. We can't just sit here and say, oh well, we are taking people that we know that has those type of mentalities, and that's a poor understanding because of how they raised and where they raised. So that makes it unfair. We can't say, okay, 20% of people, yeah, they'll catch on, yeah, they might understand, yeah, they might feel, or see the red flags. But a lot of people, it's show me, tell me. Hard head make a soft ass. That's most. And so then you left 80% where they looking at Vlad TV and they looking at Boosie on Vlad TV, not just because Vlad TV, they don't give a damn about the actual, the actual whoever on it. They're just looking at what their favorite celebrity doing. And before he decide to get mad at Vlad today or yesterday, whenever he did, he was supporting this man and knowing that he had these type of low education people following him. So now we didn't influence because what he already seen. Now we're gonna go back and say, oh well, we ain't gonna do this, man. We should have been knew this, but we didn't because we was following who we liked it the most, Boosie. We don't give a damn about no Vlad TV. That's just a logo in the corner, but it's not saying, oh well, this and that about Vlad. We can't even see Vlad unless he came out himself. We didn't really care about that. We care about the image that was on the camera. So again, we taking a low income people, low mentality people, that 80%, and we pushing it out. And only way that we know now is because a hard head make a soft ass. Just like how a person would say, well, what's face robbed me, or what's face did that to me. I don't think you should hang around him. Like, well, he ain't did nothing to me until it's done to you. You down for it until it's done to you. Now your ass, you didn't got made out of the ass. Now what? Now we going back on the influence. But we already did it. Subject, I'm pretty sure Vlad got plenty of goddamn interviews with Boosie and everybody else that came with him because he knew what it brings. And it's all a facade. Ain't no winning this shit.
Okay. Hugging?
Yeah, well, I think, Vlad definitely an opportunist and a culture vulture. And I believe, I believe he used the same model the music industry used. They try to find the up and coming, the quote unquote hot artist, the one, not desperate, but the one who's hungry. And, he give him a platform and he underpays him. And then he waits. I think my biggest problem with his platform was the misleading questions he would ask that would incriminate them, because he would definitely, ain't no statute of limitations on some of the stuff these boys are here talking about, and I would watch interviews where he would literally stir the pot on active situations and beefs between rappers, and bring up situations that could get them boys time. And now whether they were smart enough not to answer the question or deflect or not, two different questions, because some of the young boys ain't smart enough to do that. Hell, it's different now. Back we came up, real gangsters don't talk about the shit we do. You know what I'm saying? The type of shit they doing now, going on platform, talking like this and about certain situations and things they did in the past, is unheard of to the niggas that, I grew up around, but, here lies this generation. I mean, they'll put pounds and Snapchats and guns and poke all on the internet, you know what I'm saying? Come get it and drop a head. You know what I'm saying? So, not knowing these cops looking at all this. So I don't understand this mentality, so-called gangsters of these youngsters anyway, but he takes advantage of that. And I don't like that, And I want to tell them to be smarter, you know what I'm saying? That's why I say don't support those platforms on that too, because I hate to see young boys get jammed up on being, I hate stupidity, whether it come from wherever it comes from, you know, especially when it comes from my people. So,
Okay.
you know, I think that I hate them watch them getting jammed up so this man can create content and make money off them on the front, back end, and the middle.
Yeah. So look here, y'all. I definitely want to thank everybody that's joined the live. Miss Bubbles, Locke, I guess she's a lock doctor. I'm not sure. Miss Bubbles, I think she's out of Texas. Welcome to the live. Appreciate you for tuning in. Look, y'all. Let me do this here right quick because I always got to show some love. I always got to let you know what's going on with us, and make sure you tap in with my man Jarrell Braswell.
Hey, what it do, world? It's your boy, comedian JB, the real Jay Braswell, comedian Jay Braswell. Hey, dig this. I got a website, man. Tap in at jbcomedy.com.
And if you have not subscribed to Boss Talk Podcast 101, Boss Talk Podcast 101 Prime Time, this is for you. Stop what you're doing right now and go subscribe to Boss Talk Podcast 101 Prime Time on YouTube, all social media platforms. Boss Talk Podcast 101 Prime Time. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to make sure you tap in. Right now, over 72,000 subscribers and well over 11 million views and watch time hours. So make sure that you continue to support, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, and keep tapping in with us because we're going to keep on bringing you this hot content every day and in every way. It's your main man, Big G. And make sure, like I said, stop what you're doing right now and tap in. Like, share, subscribe. Boss Talk Podcast 101 Prime Time. Okay, now look, since we're talking about, you know, all of this stuff that's going on, there's one thing that we can always do. There's one thing as people that we can always do. We can always hit that reset button. So I want to present something to you. And we're going to ingest it, you know what I'm saying, how we need to ingest it, and we're going to talk about it, how we talk about it.
Chopping it up at the desk or out here. You know what I do that? Chopping in with you guys. But what's up, man? I like to inspire people. I use my story, things I've been through, battles I faced, mistakes I've made. Yeah. To encourage people that sometimes all you gotta do is hit the reset button. But you can easily miss out on hitting that reset button. So don't miss hitting the reset button. When you gotta hit that mug, you hit it. Now you do your best to shine. Once you hit it hard. Hit it real hard. You know what I mean? I can't wait for you guys to see the rest of this content. Seems like we're going to Atlanta, baby. When I get out there, hope I run into a few people that I've known in the past and meet some new people that I know now, or I will know. You know what I mean. But since I remember, it's in you, not above you. You can do anything you set your mind to. We out here to win, not pretend. Chop.
Okay, Sean.
Okay. So, talk to me. Hitting the reset button.
You already know my reset. What I feel about the reset. Even if you hit the reset button today, unless this mother trucker come crashing down and start, if we don't kill off the pausing, it's almost like keep taking your dog outside and you still got fleas in the yard. Even though that you washed it, cleaned them up, gave them flea bath. If you ain't treated their yard, it doesn't matter. Because he gonna go right outside and get fleas with. So my reset is gonna take violence. And that's how we come together.
Talking about?
Yeah. I refer to it more like of a regroup. You know, sometimes you gotta gather yourself, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? get your bearings,
Mhm.
so to speak. And you
Right.
know, and I think that's always necessary. You know, because you travel, so far in a direction, you got to kind of pull your compass out and check the trajectory, so to speak. Make sure you're in line with your purpose and your mission. And I think that's part of resetting. It ensures you're still on the right path.
Okay. JB.
Yeah, man. Little combination with both of them said, but also, man, I don't know, military mindset. Hug it back for me, this man, Marine Corps motto. Just unlearning and relearning, man. Making the proper adjustments. You know what I'm saying? I say it all the time, man. You got the right group of people around you, you're gonna be all right, man. You are what you surround yourself around. People can
Right.
find the energy to keep going back to that negative shit, gravitate them, keep them where they at. Some people look
Mhm.
forward to the dumb shit. So it's like once you know and man, shit, you just got to do it, man. You know what I'm saying? The shit hurts in the beginning of the process. You know what I'm saying? Anything you doing make you uncomfortable. You want to be like, damn, this shit ain't for me. But once you start going through it and like say, seeing things through and really get locked in and focus on what you really want to do, man, because everything start within itself. Like Terry said, hey, yeah, we got to goddamn torch this motherfucking eye. Like an ant bed. You got to knock that motherfucking eye and set that bitch on fire. They're going to rebuild anyway. You know what I mean? That's what ants do. Shit. So it's like, man, finding that right channel, man, and channel your damn energy through, man. Because like I said, man, people get tired. Once you get sick of goddamn being in that poor mindset or in that situation, you're gonna look for a solution or find a way to get up out that shit. So it's like, man, people really gotta snap out of whatever damn sleep slumber they in, man, and really wake up and smell the coffin, man. Because everybody got a choice of free will. It's all about what you
Right.
do with it too. But some
Right.
people don't know. But shit, they like you said, like I said, the people they're around, man, get them people out the way. You know what I'm saying? Some
Mhm.
people take themselves out the way, but it be too late. And that shit,
Mhm.
some people be too far too gone to try to turn around and feel like they went down that road too damn far, but they can't turn around and make no improvement. So it's all about, man, just really unlearning, relearning, man, and really want it. Because a lot of people can say they want to do something, but don't do a damn thing.
True.
Action speak
And
louder than words.
that's right. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about seeing it through. So now you're hearing um, life action in place, given to you as real as it can come, on how you stay consistent and steady push through to completion. And so, Terry,
Yeah.
you ready for that word of the day?
Yep.
Okay, Terry with that word of the day, ladies and gentlemen.
Lights 10, 5, 6, and I'm changing. Got the niggas on my neck tryna get at me. Think you play a bitch, I'm pimping on a daily. I play the game on how I go just like it might, mate. Pull on you up, pull on you up, pull on you up, pull on you up.
Say man, y'all already know what it is. It's another beautiful day. But today is the word of the day is okay. It's okay. It is okay. It's okay not to have it. It's okay to struggle. It's okay not to know. It's okay. And until you understand what okay is for you, you need to work on understanding what okay is. You're not gonna be able to control everything. You're not gonna be able to become exactly what you want at the moment of life that you're in. But it's okay. Always know that time is not real and you have plenty of it. It is okay. Word of the day.
It is okay. The word of the day, brought to you by Terry Cherry, the House of Cherries. Thank you, Terry Cherry.
Well,
Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Terry Cherry always has some profound words, and we're gonna sit there and keep documenting it day for day, day in and day out. We love that female insight on the show, and of course, Huggy, I appreciate you coming and locking in with us today.
Definitely.
But I know you didn't think that I was gonna let you get off of here without sitting there dropping some of that.
Exactly. Yeah, we gotta hear
You know
something.
what I mean?
some
Come
type
on,
of porn.
man.
Give us a
Yeah,
taste.
you
He muted. He muted.
We can't hear you. Get off mute.
Yeah, he got his cell phone mute.
I said, put the gun down, man. I'll do a poem.
Oh,
No,
we ain't got it up. We reaching for that bitch though.
Okay,
Yes,
dude.
ladies and gentlemen, on Industry Talk, live in your space, in your face, our good man Huggy Bear the Poet is gonna bring you some of his insight. And we appreciate you, Huggy, for joining us, man. Huggy, the platform is yours.
Okay, then that's what it do. Okay, this piece is entitled "Paved to the Grave," and it speaks to basically how our artistry has been weaponized against us. Here we go. They say America is the land of milk and honey. But a lot of black folks ain't got no beehives or no cows. We got a bunch of poor kids out here looking for love, money, and respect, even if they have to do what the law won't allow. So they get married to these streets. They get what they click and they take that vow. They're trying to fulfill Maslow's hierarchy of needs. And the streets the only one showing them how. Some become so cold-blooded, lazy, and hustle. They want it all right now. And the music says even quicker to rob and kill somebody than to have to wipe some sweat off your brow. Deep down, they scared and lost in a dangerous world, and they just looking for a place they can belong. So they entice and gravitate to the ignorance of gangster music because it makes them feel powerful and strong. And some say it's the lack of spirituality that got them not scared to walk that green mile. When you don't fear God and you don't fear death, you care less about a judge or a trial. And when you get in this courtroom, you're going to be one more arrogant, savage dope boy in his pile. He's going to give you 25 years for the gun and the coke. And the life without parole, well, that was for your smile. Sad you feel to see like a lot of us embrace this killing and death in our culture like we want it to be ours. So between the streets, the internet, or the TV, we get entertained every first 48 hours. Then we idolize and praise these gangsters like they brave hearts, but they need guns and numbers to have power. A gang ain't nothing but one real killer, two co-signers, and a bunch of scared, weak fucking cowards. And everybody say they standing on business, but look at the business you standing in. You surrounded by guns, cutthroat, junkie, robbers, and a bunch of sin. Man, you might as well be riding the back of a tiger or inside of a lion's den. Because the moment you fall off, they're going to eat your ass alive. And that stash ain't going to make it to your next of kin. What happened to the music we made filled with love, inspiration, hope? Why does everything got to be about robbing, killing, sex, selling, and doing dope? We bombard our kids with this ignorance, and then we wonder why they can't cope. We on a free fall to oblivion, and they still talking about slippery slopes. Everything backwards. These kids throwing away their lives trying to imitate that art. And we got parents going right along with the BS, but not around enough to play their parts. But everything our people facing, man, I race on a disastrous leg. While we can sit back and debate and contemplate which came first, us chickens or eggs. So we stay enslaved to another tradition that's keeping us as slaves. We know it's poured into our system, but it's all we see in the crave. When black folk do anything, it immediately becomes all the rage. Now a tsunami of death coming our way, and we the ones who created the way. Rob, kill, have sex, do drugs. Look how we teach them how to behave. Direct, collect what our kids ingest. Money's the only thing they're trying to make it save. They lay the path to our people's destruction, and our children taking it because it's paid. While leaders sit back and while the industry make billions of dollars a year, wrapping them to the penitentiary and early graves. Now they'll ban me if I feed you the whole truth, so I'm gonna leave you with an appetizer. Them same record executives are highly invested in private prisons, well, all the top money advisors. And they have a fiduciary duty to keep us out here shooting and killing each other and not to make us stronger and wiser. Growing thug niggas is America's #1 cash crop. And they using rap music for fertilizer. That's why I'm gonna keep my ride fat like Joe, but like a Trill burger, no bun. I'm trying to feed you more healthier. So I'm gonna leave you with this little poem. I ain't no rapper, but I rhyme a lot, and it's usually not happy and fun. See, I'm trying to make a difference with my word before my time here is done. All this senseless violence in our community weighs on my spirit like a ton. And I feel like if I can at least save one life, I feel like I already won. Now I know my words may never convince no real killer to put down a gun. I'm just hoping and praying it'll keep them from being picked up. I want y'all or somebody else's son.
Alex Jerome Lofton II, ladies and gentlemen.
Appreciate y'all.
Bear, the poet.
I love it. That almost made me cry.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We're going to keep it moving right along. Hey, I'll tell y'all, man, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can't play with Industry Talk, man. We ain't fucking around. I'm trying to tell y'all.
We need him like twice a week. Just
Y'all let hear me on that call, did you?
Because that right there is deep.
Yeah, we did.
Y'all heard me.
That right there touched my soul.
Yes, indeed.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Huh? No, I was asking, did y'all hear me on that phone call? Huh?
No, we didn't hear you. Who you
Okay.
talking about?
Yeah, my sister them called me cutting up and shit, man. Just give me an update on my mama and shit. That's all. I'm joking silly as fuck. Yeah.
Mom doing good?
Yeah, she's straight. Yeah.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna keep this thing moving right along, man. Huggy Bell, boy, you 20 plus
you did
years,
good shit
man.
from what I heard. I told her, let me get back to the damn last. I'm missing the damn performance. Y'all, let me call y'all niggas back. Text me, goddamn it, here.
Yes, indeed. 20 plus years, man. 20 plus years, man, and we still rocking strong, man. Hey, one phone call away. You know what it is. And of course, you know, we got some shows coming down the pipeline. Terry Cherry been talking about a chur that she wants to put on, a chur, you know. So we definitely want to get some spoken we definitely want to get some spoken word on that world chur that Terry Cherry is talking about.
Man, you ain't but a phone call away.
You know what it is, man. You know, I stay. Hey, hold on a second. This is gonna be enlightening. Huggy, how long have you been knowing me for putting on and promoting shows? How many years?
Well, 20 plus on my end when you was down here on the coast.
20 plus years, man, and that was down on the Gulf Coast, the Coast Coliseum, all of the theaters. And we ain't never stopped, and still present day, still doing the same thing, rocking it out.
Hip hop, all that.
Yeah, but I've changed it up. You know what I'm saying? Because back then people weren't dedicated and committed. You know what I'm saying? I've learned to fine tune what it is that I dedicate my time and my efforts to. You know what I mean? So it's a very small and short list at this point. You know what I mean? We have Keith Wallace, we have XO Music, we have, of course, our consummate professional Jarrell Braswell, which is, you know, at the front of the line with me right now. We pushing Jarrell Braswell as hard as we can push him everywhere and anywhere. Terry motherfucking Cherry, you know what I'm saying? Who we've been working out, you know, the behind the scenes, how we're gonna push it, and we finally just jumped off the porch with it and said fuck it. And so you're seeing her here with us every day, rocking out. But like I say, man, the list is small. It's a very short list, and of course, I'm calling you, so you know you're on that list. I've been pushing you, like I said, for well over 20 plus years, in terms of just getting this thing off the ground for artists. And I've never asked for anything from the artists that I deal with. Isn't that crazy?
Crazy. Well, no shit. That's a blessing.
No, I mean, it's real talk. Because listen, this is what I'm saying.
That's a blessing for the one. That's a blessing for the ones
that take advantage of the opportunity.
You know what I'm saying? Dedicated right? For it, man. Shit.
Because there it is, man. I stay with the push. I stay with booking shows, rocking shows, making sure everybody get paid, compensated. Hey, everybody's happy. Everybody gets what they put on their riders. But then again, people look at me like, oh man, you got some kind of sleek shit behind you. Nah, nigga, I want to see you win. You ain't never ran across an individual that really wants to see you win.
Shit.
You get what I'm saying?
Motherfuckers I see that shit within themselves. I said, hey man, shit. I said, shit, what? I said, what the back end? He said, ain't no back end, JB. I said, well, shit, nigga, when we can start? He said, when you ready? I said, I'm on the way now. I said, I'm headed to Mississippi now.
Yeah, because if we can't sit here and make money together, like really make money together, you know what I'm saying? If I know you bake bread, If I know Cherry bake bread and she on the come up and she bake bread, she starts selling bread. Why would I go to anybody else for my fucking bread?
Damn right.
You get what I'm saying? If that's in my community, if that's within my, if I know a poet, why would I go anywhere? If I know a comedian, why would I go anywhere else? If I know a singer, a songwriter, why would I go anywhere else outside of my network?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I love to build. And I'm loyal to the people that I fuck with, period. And I stand on that. And the people that deal with me know that wholeheartedly. Whether they've turned their back on me or not.
Exactly.
I'm still here, one phone call away. Crazy. But anyway, let's get into JB's. Huh? What happened?
She froze down in L block, Terry.
Oh, she froze. Terry
Yeah.
froze. She already got a note. I forgot to bring her in. My bad, Terry. I thought she was on. My bad,
she
Terry.
froze
She over here
away.
cussing me out.
Thank you,
She over
baby.
here cussing and shit.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody know you froze up like a pop clip.
JB on motherboard duties. You know what I'm saying? Hey, she froze. We gotta get it right. Yeah. Yeah. That's all.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. But anyway, look here. Let's get to. I hope y'all see. I hope the fans and audience see the structure that has just evolved overnight. They ain't been paying attention, JB.
It'll come to them, man. It'll come to them. A lot of them paying attention, but just don't want the goddamn knowledge. But that's cool too.
Well,
we got them. We got the clicks and we got the view from you. We look at a millisecond, split second, or a few seconds. We still
There
got
you
you.
go.
You know
There
what
you
I'm
go.
saying? So,
And we gonna like, share, spread the word, and keep on
definitely.
pushing what it is that we got going on. JB, you ready for that JB commentary?
You already knew it, man.
Oh, really?
Motion.
Yeah. What to do, y'all? It's your boy comedian JB, real J Braswell, man. I'm gonna be brief today, man. Pretty much the same thing with me, man. You gotta work until goddamn the work starts speaking for you and speaking for itself, man. But like I say, man, the topic for the day, man, every day we get on this thing, man. Before we can get on here, man, we power out, come together and put this thing together, man. He was like, JB, what's the topic you want to be for the next segment of the podcast? And I said, hey, man, shit, man, what better way to come through and talk about seeing things through, man, getting people a direct and in-depth synopsis on really getting things done, man, and really seeing results to the work that you're putting out, man. A lot of people come up with an idea, but don't never put that thing down. So how can it grow if it's just still in your head? You gotta take it. It's like transferring file from a Bluetooth. You gotta take it from one place, put it down to another place to see what it's gonna do. And a lot of people be scared, you know what I mean, when they once they think about it, write it down, they think that's it. Now you gotta bring this thing to life. Whether it goddamn succeed or fail, you still should want to do it because the only time you failing is when you're not doing it. I tell people all the time, man, I post my success, failures, and draws, you know what I mean? Let people know, man, still hope at the end of the road, and you still got to keep it going no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Just because you didn't get a certain role or just because you didn't get a certain booking don't mean that, hey, your career is over. You know what I'm saying? That shit might have saved you from some shit that was going to harm you or hinder your career. You got to look at everything as a positive, man, whether it come out negative, you know what I mean? So just got to keep going, man, and keep working and keep striving no matter what. I tell a lot of people, man, done is better than perfect. A lot of people want this shit just to be so critiqued and flawless, man. You ain't gonna never get that, you know what I mean? That's what post-production for, you know what I mean? All that good stuff, but keep it authentic, be yourself, keep it original, man, and keep that thing in the road. And once you find your fan base or your niche or your own path, you ain't gotta get out nobody way or get over, man. So I'm gonna get out the soapbox with that, with the topics we talking about, with seeing it through. But just make sure, man, what you're doing, man, just be sincere about it, man, passionate about what you're doing. Because if you're passionate about what you're doing and sincere and real with yourself, you're gonna want to see that thing grow. Just like anything like planting a seed. You gotta water that thing, you gotta nurture it, you gotta nurse it. And once it's where it need to be, it's gonna produce whatever it is that you was putting in the ground. So I tell people, man, I put down certain things for them to pick up. So whoever they touch or whatever they touch or whoever they're around, that shit rubs off, man, and it starts to grow, man, and it's all in a positive way, man. I tell people all the time, man. A lot of times I might not want to even get on the motherfucking line. I might call my man, hey, man, shit, bro. I ain't feeling the day, dog, but get what? The show must go on, you know what I mean? So And shit, man, like I tell people, man, people don't give a damn about your problems. And I tell myself every day, JB, this your obligation, this your duty. You here to motivate and inspire, bro. It ain't about how you feeling, man. It's about you getting up and doing this shit and letting these people know, man, as long as you can keep them fighting, it's always a win at the end of the tunnel, man. Whether you see it as a loss, you can take that shit and learn from it and make it a lesson. And you done won, because you ain't gotta do that shit no more. But yeah, man, you gotta stay stern on yourself, man. You gotta man, you gotta goddamn go to work when you don't want to go to work. You know what I mean? Because rent gotta be paid. You know what I mean? If your ass ain't got the money, your ass get evicted. Pretty much get knocked out the way. So you gotta keep going, man. You gotta stay resilient. Keep it real with yourself, man. Keep the right people around you. And shit, when the right situations come, you good. But yeah, just keep going, man. And other than that, y'all go tap in with me. At my comedy website, my landing page, my launch pad, pretty much my safe house, www.jbcomedy.com. All that's a part of the Braswell Network. Y'all go tap in with it, man. We over here building some dynamic, some great, some legendary, something that's gonna stand the test of time, man. Past that time, man. I tell people, man, you got to see this shit before it even get there. You know what I mean? I podcast, man. I look at our shit. The same thing as Shay Shay. The same thing as my fam, my brother, my peer Bubba Dub. I look at my thing the same way because we going live every day, live at 5. I don't give a damn what's going on. This shit gonna go on with or without me. You know what I mean? So I tell people, man, just stay dedicated to what you're doing, man. If you stay dedicated to what you're doing, man, you're gonna get something out of it no matter what it is. Cause shit, hell, you can look back and see where you was at. And think about it, man. You done pray for days like this. I know I have, man. Shit, somebody just like, damn, man, when my time gonna come, and it's here now. But yeah, man, just keep going, man. Stay resilient, man, and stay focused, man. And stay focused on the focus. And go tap in with me. I'm not gonna say go Google me. Go to my website at www.jbcomedy.com. See all my tour dates, all my show dates, everything I got going on. Skits, my ambassadorships, which are what would be what we got going on? Who we got? Ambassadors. We got Art and Co.
Yep.
out of
Yeah.
DC, Autodale. Then we got Simple BK Clothing, my Marine brother Jay Davis out of Brooklyn by way of Texas. We got him, man. Simple BK Clothing. Y'all go tap in with them. Use my promo code JBCH357. Y'all tap in and tell them JB sent you. Who else we got? OTRR. Y'all see I got it on right now. There we go. Shout out to Mr. Touchdown. He got a new capsule he's about to drop as well. This is something y'all gotta tap with him, though. OTRR. And last but not least, go tap with my fam, my little brother Deion Sanders Jr. with Well Off Forever. I'm gonna keep saying it. Just because you don't see me with him don't mean I ain't with him. We doing what we doing, man. We will see each other at the top. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing. I'll see y'all at the top too. But y'all go tap in with me, man. Tap in everything we got going on, man. Every day we got something special going on, man. Every day we got a segment of our show that's fitting an area of work or service or something that you provide or doing. So don't be a stranger, don't be shy. Submit the right paperwork, man. Let's come on here and be seen on Industry Talk Primetime 101, man. And let's keep going to the top. Once again, in closing, go tap in on my website, www.jbcomedy.com. That's all I got. Bye.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, sir.
Terry.
She muted.
Hello?
Terry.
Huh?
Let the people know how to submit information for interviews and all kind of good stuff.
For sure. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all make sure y'all hit me up on houseofcherry21@gmail.com. We looking for everybody. If you got a story to tell, if you feel like you need to be heard, if you feel like that you're trying to push yourself, this is the right place at Industry Talk. We're not looking for nothing perfect. We're not looking for you to have 1,000 followers. You can have 2. If you feel like that you can make a change, this is here where you make it. houseofcherry21@gmail.com with your girl Terry Cherry. Shoot me a DM on Instagram at Terry_MF_Cherry, or find me on Facebook at Terry Cherry. I'm always here for you guys.
Yes, indeed. Appreciate that, Cherry. Jarrell, I think Huggy Bear done disappeared on us.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. And I do believe. Oh, hold on a second. Before I get out of here, let me go talk to the people right quick. See if we got anything out here. In the pastor's study is coming soon. Kirby Capone
Man, I'm looking
in the
forward to that
pastor's
one, dog.
study, yeah, is coming soon. I definitely want to keep everybody on the heads up
Y'all
with that.
stay tapped
We
in for that.
will
There.
be finishing up the interviews with the cast members with Kirby Capone and in the pastor study here soon enough. But I saw a flyer that Kirby pushed out that said that the movie is on its way. I guess they finished up that last month of filming.
Yes,
So be on
sir.
the lookout for in the pastor study here coming down the pipeline. Thank you for everybody that has joined the live. King Misi, Kirby Capone, Jerry, and Job Blaze. Y'all tap in with our good man, Job Blaze with the Cloud Chronicles. Locking it in with our people.
Yeah, we got a
let's see.
date coming up too, me and Job Blaze. I'm gonna be on this podcast, the Job Chronicles. So y'all stay tuned for that as well. Yes, sir.
Stay tuned for that. Stay locked in with that. Dead Ass, I'm Benji, Mac Rhythm, Miss Bubbles, Lock Bar. I said it right. I guess she does dreadlocks and all that kind of good stuff.
Where they all coming from? Where they coming from? What side they coming from?
It's not showing. I think Texas and Chicago,
Okay.
Detroit, Houston,
Okay.
Dallas.
Okay.
Different spots. Twitch, we got some. It doesn't show the location on Twitch where these people are, where the people are locked in from on Twitch. But at the same time, we thank all of you for locking in with us. We're here every day, live at 5, man. Some of the best talent right in front of your face. With Jarrell Braswell and Terry Cherry. Don't take my word for it. Hey, man, go look them up and see what these guys are putting down. We just keeping it real, man. I mean, it's as simple as you can get it. Everybody is just being who they are, and have a plethora of information and insight to give you. Why? Because they've gone through it. Has Terry Cherry gone through it? You motherfucking right, she's gone through it. You know what I'm saying? From pulling a left eye, burning shit down to the ground to where she is present day. Yes, there's a true testimony in that story. You know what I'm saying? From Jarrell Braswell being arrested in Japan. I mean, I can go even before that, but being in the military and going through that traumatic experience. Yes, come on, man. There's a testimony in that entire story. We haven't even scratched the surface of, who these individuals really are that are just sitting in front of you. You get what I'm saying? So that's what we're presenting. Whether you guys realize it or not, I can sit here and do a show every day just on Terry Cherry and Jarrell Braswell, and I promise you, it would be something that you would go back and be like, God damn, I just did not know that about these people. I didn't know that they actually went through that in their lives, the good, the bad, and the ugly.
No, definitely, man.
Do y'all understand what it means to actually have kids at the age of 15, 16 years old and raise your children? That's not easy.
At all. You can't do the job. Come
on. So I'm just telling you, man, this is a monumental podcast. I appreciate you guys for taking your time and coming on, and I'm not gonna waste your time anymore. I think we've covered all of our topics for today. Actually, let me go back and look at the sketch sheet and make sure that we've covered everything, because I don't want to leave off any of our sponsors. I don't want to leave off anybody that we're supposed to sit there and mention and talk about. See there? I almost forgot. Big shout out to my brother E, CEO, and the official Miss Jamaica. This one right here is for you.
It's about that time. We decided we were going to do something a little bit different today, add some different elements to what we already do. It's going down, man. Trying to figure out ways to break the algorithm, man. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to all our channels, all our different platforms. Boss Talk 101, Boss Talk 101 Prime Time. It's crazy. We got to get it done, though. Boss Talk 101, where the boss is talking.
In the closeout, man, everybody wants the reward, but no, not everybody wants the process. Starting is easy. Staying is hard. Finishing is what separates the real from the temporary. The vision you don't complete can't bless anyone. Remember that. The idea you don't execute can't feed your family. The mission you abandon can't become your legacy. So whatever you started, finish it. Whatever you promised yourself, honor it. Whatever vision God gave you, see it through. And as always, beautiful people, y'all know what else is about: health, wealth, and wellness. Shit. Stay dangerous. What's good, beautiful people? It's your main man, Big G. And this is my personal invite to all of you to join me on Industry Talk on the Prime Time Network daily at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, where I get into great conversations with entrepreneurs, artists, industry leaders, you name it, we bring it to the table. So make sure you tap in with us, lock us in, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And we stream on all major platforms. And be sure to visit us at gemsitpublishing.com. This is Industry Talk. Let's get into it.
Motion.